All right, gents, and whoever else is watching this, welcome to CGA Got Game, CGA Sports. We're going to get the camera on here in a minute. Back in here with another video, and we got the after party in here. And we're ready for the sports preview for NFL, the National Football League. All right, for the people who want to know, man, somebody want to talk about fantasy football and whatnot. I've only played fantasy football twice, but maybe I can figure out how to do a little bit of something. All right, we got some people in the building. Let me see if I can go over to the comment sections and all that stuff. All right, and see what's going on. He says I got to do these during the season too. I know, man. I got to do my Monday morning quarterbacking and all of that stuff, man. Get into this season real quick. But we got the NFL season coming up, and I'm actually trying to still pull up Windows. I don't know where I'm at. I don't know where I'm at on this computer here because I'm not used to doing the CGA Sports live stream. So I'm trying to get up the chat on the other page real quick. Who y'all got for the NFL Super Bowl? My channel's eligible for what? Memberships? Okay. All right. It is what it is. Let me see if I can find the live button over here. Go live. All right, who y'all got for the Super Bowl? Y'all going fly? Eagles fly. You got your boy Jalen Hurts. He got paid and it's Friday night. He taking them back. They was 15-1. I'm in the worst. They 16-1, 15-2. I'm not sure. We got Raiders taking it all. Raiders going all the way. Chiefs, Jets. The Jets fans are hyped up. We're going to see, man. We're going to see. First of all, let's go through some schedules real quick. We got the Dolphins going crazy. Lions. I don't know, man. Some of y'all optimistic. We going Lions, Dolphins? I don't know, man. I have no idea. The Chiefs are going to be tough to stop. Hold on. The Chiefs are going to be tough to stop. So let's go through the two defending NFC and AFC champions, and let's go to their schedule. That's going to be the easy thing to do. Let me see here. Kansas City Chiefs, or we call them the Chefs. Let's take a look at their 2023 schedule and give it an honest assessment real quick. We'll try to go through as many teams as people are interested in. And I'm going to give you my honest assessment. I'm going to try not to hate. I got my tickets to the Charger game, so I'm already good. All right. They were already almost sold out of the area where I always sit. So I was like, damn. People done got all the goddamn tickets, man. I was pissed. So luckily I got them in the section. Okay. For some reason, let me pull up Kansas City Chiefs. I like to go to the regular website. Pull up their schedule. They're the defending champions. They're tough. I hate playing against them because it's just, they don't even have to try. All right, so let me get the cookies out of here and let's give it an honest assessment. And we got the New Orleans Saints with Derek Carr. That's going to be a dub. At the Arizona Cardinals, that could be a dub as well. Cleveland Browns, starting 2 on the road, though. Cleveland Browns is a dub. Detroit Lions is a dub. Jacksonville should have no problems there, although Jacksonville's much improved. Chicago Bears, boy, they got Cupcake City. Cupcake City with this opening ass schedule. They can definitely go 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 4-0, 5-0, 6-0 before they face Aaron Rodgers at New York, which is always a trap game going into New York, 10 o'clock. Oh, no, it's a night game. So that could be a dub. Minnesota at Minnesota, that might be a trap game. All right, so I'm looking at here. They can get off with 2 losses early on. All right, the Chargers are going to challenge them. They'll probably be the only team that challenges them in the division. All right, Denver Broncos, that's a dub. Denver's going to be down this year again. Miami, Philadelphia. All right, Philadelphia, that could be an L. They, of course, Raider Nation. At Green Bay. Green Bay is going to be weak this year. They play Buffalo. All right, so that's going to be interesting. That could be an L. It's at home, though, so they'll be good there. At New England, Raiders, Cincinnati, and it's at home. They got good teams coming to them. I mean, they got good teams on their schedule, but they're all at their place. They got Buffalo at home, Cincinnati at home, Green Bay, they're at Green Bay. They got Philadelphia at home. This is a favorable schedule, even if for defending champions. So right now, Kansas City looks good. All right, let me see. I only count really 3 or 4 losses. Okay, nothing up there. I'll give them a loss at the Jets. Maybe a loss at Minnesota, but they're not going to lose 2 back-to-back. So they got 1 loss. We're going to give them a loss. Philadelphia potentially, though that's 2. I got 2 losses. One of the Buffalo or Cincinnati going to sneak them 3 losses. So 14-3. 14-3 for the Chiefs. Somebody else has that. D. Smith. 14-3, Mr. Ant the Great. 14-3 for the Chiefs. All right. So I don't see many L's on there. They're just too tough unless they hit the injury bug. All right. Going to the Eagles. Going to the Eagles. See here. Eagles. Let me see here. For some reason, I can't find the Philadelphia Eagles. All right, let's see what we got for the Eagles. Let's pull their schedule up. Defending NFC champion, Jalen Hurts got his money bag. That's never a good thing, but it is okay. Oh, they start off at the Ravens. Okay, they start off at the Ravens. That should. Oh no, wait, this is preseason. Let's forget all that. Maybe I was looking at preseason. All right. Oh, we got at New England, dub. Minnesota Vikings, tricky at Minnesota. Oh, no. It's at home. At home, I'll give the edge to Philly. Let's say they start off 2-0. They go at Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is, I don't know what they're going to do. With the Commanders at home, at Rams. Whew. At the Jets, the Jets ain't going to have a good schedule. They've been on everybody's schedule. Okay, we got the Jets, Dolphins, Commanders, Cowgirls, at the Chiefs, Buffalo. Boy, their schedule was brutal. San Francisco, at Dallas, at the Seahawks. Oh, my Lord, this is a nightmare. All right, the Giants, at New York to finish it. Boy, there's about 6 losses in there. That's definitely 6 L's. All right, so let's go through it. Okay, that's a dub. We got a loss at, I'm going to show you where the L's are. Let's just go ahead and say Minnesota L. Okay, Dallas, they're going to split, so that's an L. At Kansas City, did I give that an L? That's an L. Buffalo, L. 49ers, L. At Seahawks, that's an L. I think we're at 6. And Giants, L. So I got 6 or 7 losses. They're going to split with the Giants, too. They're going to split with the Giants. I got at least 6 L's for the Eagles. Let's just go ahead and put their schedule was terrible. He said, Coach, stop playing, bro. The Eagles definitely got 6 L's, possible 7 L's. I'm gonna go through it again. All right, Minnesota L. Let's see here. Tampa Bay could be an L, but I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. At LA, that's an L. All right, so that's 2 L's. The Jets, I'm gonna give them an L3. Cowboys split 4. At Kansas City 5. At Buffalo at home 6. 49ers 7. At Seahawks 8. Shit. Okay, look. 6 L's at worst. At best, 8 L's at worst for the Eagles. All right. So I got 6 for sure. 8 possible. All right. All right. Somebody said the Seahawks ain't good. I know, but they're going up to Seattle and they coming off a good year too. Somebody said I'm clipping this. All right. Eagles, 6 losses. All right. Come on, man. You got to understand, man. This is a long season. I know they came off. I know y'all, Eagles fans are tripping. So what does that take us at? That was going to take us to 6 losses. So we're looking at 13. He says, I don't think they're going to be as good this year. I'm looking at 12 and 6. No, I'm wrong. My math is wrong. He says, I'm remembering this. Y'all mad. Don't be mad, man. So we got 17 games this year. So we going 11 and 6. All right. 11 and 6 for the Eagles. All right. That's looking at a wild card. That's looking at a wild card. Eagles did good on their defense on the draft. I'm worried about their offense. All right. Let me see here. Clip it. All right. So let's go. Who we going next? Chargers. Let's go to the Chargers because they did the choke artist game. They did the choke artist game. What team was that? Choke artist, the Jacksonville Jaguars. Classic choke artist, the Chargers. All right. Nobody chokes like the Chargers. So let's just get them off the map right now. Let's just get them off right now. Let's go to the Chargers. All right. Week 1, Miami. Is it at home? Don't matter. It's a road game. All right. They don't have any home games. Chargers have no home games. All right. So they're the only team in the NFL to have 0 home games, but it's okay. Chargers, Miami, L. At Tennessee, L. At Minnesota, good Lord, L. At Raiders, L. They 0-4 going into their bye week. Dallas, ooh, look at the Chargers schedule. God dang, they opened up with a buzzsaw. The Chargers schedule, I thought the Chiefs schedule was bad. Lord, yikes. Okay, so we got Miami. They better win that game or they've effed up already. Then they got Tennessee. I'm gonna give them 1-1. Then they 1-2, 1-3, 1-4 against Dallas, 1-5. The Chiefs. Whoo. Yo, man, your boy better come out balling. I got 1-5. Oh my Lord. Then they got the Bears. That's 2-5. Then the Jets 2-6. Detroit. That's a possible L. I'll give them a 3-6, 4-6 at Green Bay. Ravens. Oh my God, their schedule is shitty. All right, that's a loss. Ravens. They'll beat maybe New England, but they got to go all the way to New England. Okay, Denver. That's a split. They'll beat the Raiders. They'll split with the Raiders. Buffalo. Jesus. Chargers about to get ran this year. Look at this schedule. They'll be lucky to win. I'm looking at Chargers 8-7. Chargers 8-7. 8-7 for the Chargers. All right, they definitely got 7 L's. All right, we got Sounds of Joy says, go Giants first to the super chat. We're going to do the Giants next. 8. Did I get 8-7? Do I got it wrong? No, we going 8-9. I'll give them 9-8. 9-8. 9-8 for the Chargers. You looking at best 10-7. Yeah, justify Masaka. At best 10-7. Possible 9-8. Possible 9-8. This could go bad. Look, let's just look at their schedule real quick again. They got at Minnesota. They got Dallas at home. These 2 games is going to be 90% Dallas and 90% Raiders fans. They'll be lucky to beat the Raiders. They lose in the Kansas City at least once. The Jets are possible. Ravens probably going to beat them. All right. And it doesn't matter where the game is. Denver, they're going to split. They got Buffalo. That's an L. Kansas City. Sheesh. All right, man. Now I'm looking at 10 wins possible. Oh, shoot. You know what? I'm supposed to be on the phone call at 8. All right, so do me a favor, Coach Gang. Hey, man, let me take this phone call real quick. I forgot. I'm going to make sure it's quick. I done forgot. All right, enjoy yourselves. I'll run a long commercial, man. My bad. I was supposed to be on the phone call, running a long commercial on your ass.
So women, we're more educated now. And
Americans owe more than $1.5 trillion in student loan debt, and women reportedly hold around 2/3 of that debt.
Women hold nearly 2/3 of the outstanding student debt at around $930 billion.
Now, some presidential candidates are proposing solutions to fix the worsening debt problem.
This proposal completely eliminates student debt in this country.
I also found it interesting that 37% of women don't really understand the whole student loan payback system, but men, they understand it a little bit better.
So you're going to pay for people who didn't save any money, and those of us that did the right thing get screwed.
And the irony is that this is Elizabeth Warren, the woman who is getting $300,000 a year for teaching one course.
How do you feel about these people here who show up to show their free speech, trying to censor you right now?
All right, let's come back. I had to move that call back. I definitely got to be off by 9. All right, I forgot. Feeling good. That always happens. I'm like, I'm going to do something. And then schedule says otherwise. Let's go to the New York Giants. The New York football freaking Giants. All right, let me see here. Let's go to the Giants schedule. Oh, I don't like how they got this on here. All right, can I get the regular? Can I get a regular schedule preview? All right, they're not going to let me do it. I'm going to do the single game ticket. Oh, look at this. This is terrible. The Giants website, of course, don't have the damn schedule like I want to see it. Of course. Okay, I got it. All right, here we go. New York Giants. New York Giants starting off with the Cowboys at home. Dub. Cardinals are going to be trash. Dub. At 49ers. L. All right, so I got 2 dubs. Got the Seahawks at home. Dub. 3-1. At Miami, that's a L. So we got 2 losses. At Buffalo, L. 3 losses. Split with the Commanders. 4 losses. Jets and Giants, that could go either way. I got 4. At LA, at Las Vegas, 5 losses. L. Woo! Did they play the Cowboys already? So they already split. So I'll give them a dub. Now, did they catch their L yet? I got 6 losses. Commanders, they split. New England at home. That's a dub. Green Bay at home, dub. At New Orleans, trap game. I got 5 losses. All right, at Philly, loss. That's 6 or 7 already. LA Rams at home, dub. All right, so I got 7 losses. I got 7 losses for the Giants for certain, and it could get worse than that. It could get worse. Like, this could be bad, right? Like, if they slip, they lose their running back. I mean, there's a couple of losses. There's up to 10 to 12 losses up in here. There's up to 10 and 12 losses. I mean, they'd be lucky to get 5 wins out of the season. I mean, let me find the guarantee wins for them. Can I find the guarantee wins? Arizona 1. Arizona 1. Washington 2. Washington 2. Green Bay 3. New Orleans possible 4. Yeah, shit, they messed up. Giants might get, at worst, 5 losses. He said Raiders 3. Nah, that ain't no dub. That ain't no dub. They go, listen, remember, they coming to Vegas to party. Having a party. So 5 losses at 5 wins at worst. Looking at possible 7. A possible 7. Okay, let's get to who we getting into next. Miami Dolphins. Let's go to Miami. Miami schedule. Let's go to Miami. Miami, remember, they backed their ass into the playoffs. They were not looking good. Look, you put in Miami schedule and the Hurricanes come up. That's how bad it is in Miami. All right, let me see here. 2023 schedule. All right, let's go ahead and pull it up. See what the Dolphins are doing. How their schedule looking? We got regular season at Chargers. Did I give that to the Chargers? At Chargers, loss. At New England, that's a L. That's 0-2. Denver, that's a dub. At Buffalo, they 1-4 already. They 1-4 already. At the Giant, at home against the Giants, I'll give it to them. Okay, that's 4 losses. Carolina at home, I'll give them that. They already got 4. At Philly, loss. They already at 5 losses. Kansas City, L, 6 losses. At the Raiders, loss. At the Jets, L. All right, so they gonna split with the Jets. I got 7 losses. At Washington, dub. Tennessee. Whew. This schedule's getting tough. All right, schedule's getting tough. I got 7 losses. Dallas, L. We got 8 losses. At Baltimore, 9. All right, we look at Buffalo. Buffalo at home. Woo! That's 9. That's 9. Shout out to Mad Will. We got 8-9 losses possible for the Dolphins. 8 or 9. All right, including the Raiders. So we're looking at a best 9-8. At worst, this shit could be like 9 losses, 8 wins. All right, that's if Tua can make it through. That's if Tua can make it through it. All right, so that's done. He said 10-7 easy. Tua, if Tua goes down, we talking about 12 losses at best. If everybody's, we're just doing this and saying everybody's going to be healthy, which of course we know that's not the case. Okay, let me see here. Typical Raiders fan. What do we got here? Raiders forfeit the season. Come on, man. KT King talking about 13-4. There's no way. There's no way. All right, who we doing right now? Did I do the Ravens? We got to do the Ravens. We got to do the Ravens. Baltimore Ravens. Let me see here. Baltimore Ravens. I know the Raven fans are very excited, but let's give it a reality check real quick. Give them a reality check. Let's be honest about what's going on here. All right, I'm going to be honest. Schedule. All right, here we go. Oof, jeez, they already saw. Okay, Eagles. I did see this already. Did I give the Eagles the? That's preseason. Let's move down. Houston Texans. That's a dub. At Cincinnati, L. So they're 1-1. Ooh, they got the Colts, the Browns at the Browns. That's a rivalry game. At Cleveland, L. So I got 1, 2 losses, 2-2. At Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh sneaky. That's a tough game for them too. Can't count out Mike Tomlin. So I'm gonna give them it's on the road. So I'm gonna go to Pittsburgh 2-3. Tennessee at home 3-3. That's 3. Detroit Lions. That's only 3 losses. They win there. They win at Arizona. At Arizona, do they win? Yeah. Okay, I got 3 losses. Seattle at home. That's a dub. Cleveland split. So 4. Bengals sweep 5. At Chargers. I think I might have gave the Chargers a loss, but that's a win. That's a win for the Chargers. Or where are we at? 5 losses. Rams win. Jacksonville. All right, win. I got 6, 7 losses here. At San Francisco, loss. Beating Miami, beat Pittsburgh to split. So let me see. What do I ended up? 6, 7? 6, 7. Wild card. We going wild card, yeah. Colts is an L? Who do the Colts have? All right, so I got 7 L's for at worst, 6 L's. Wild card, not in the AFC, man. Not in the AFC. You can't go to the Super Bowl, AFC wild card. Not with the Bills, the Bengals, and the Chiefs. Can't go wild card and get to the Super Bowl. So they're gonna have to pick up some dubs, man. That means they got to beat Pittsburgh, maybe sweep Pittsburgh, beat the Chargers in LA. They got to beat, who else they got to beat? Yeah, they got to pick up. They got to not get swept by the Bengals. They got to beat the 49ers. Yeah, nah, that's about 6, 7 losses. 6, 7 losses. All right, let's get in this here. All right, here we go. They're losing at Jacksonville. Yeah, they got to not lose there. They're looking at a wild card. So, and that's if everybody's healthy. That's if everybody's healthy. Yeah, the Colts, I don't even know what to even go. Let's go through their schedule. Indianapolis. Colts football. I mean, who was their quarterback this year? There's no way. All right, let me see here. Schedule. Colts about to run. I'm about to run some L's up. Who was their quarterback? Anybody know? All right. So let's go through the Colts. All right, this shit about to be ugly. All right, let's see here. Jacksonville, L. At Houston, dub. That's 2 losses. At Baltimore, 3 losses. Rams at home. That's a win. How many losses I got? I got 1, 2, 3. All right, so that's 3 losses. Tennessee at home, 4 losses. At Jacksonville, 5. Cleveland, 6. New Orleans, 7. Carolina, 8. At New England, 9. Tampa Bay, I don't even know what Tampa Bay doing this year. 10. At Tennessee, 11. At Bengals, 12. At Pittsburgh at home, 13. They'll beat the Falcons. Raiders lost 14, although they beat us last year. And then 14 losses. 14. 3-14 for the Colts. 3-14. I mean, that's not, this is going to be ugly. Tampa Bay got the Rams' old quarterback. All right. Which one? The guy that came off the bench. What's his name? The guy that played for the Panthers. 3-14 for the Colts. 3-14. There's no way they got in that. I mean, they're gonna have to sneak some people. They're gonna have to sneak some people. I don't even know who it is. All right, who could come in here? Baker Mayfield. They got Baker. Wait, the Colts got no. Tampa Bay got Baker Mayfield. Let's go to Tampa Bay. This is gonna be ugly for Tampa Bay if they got Baker's Mayfield. I mean, I like him, but he's not. He's good for a game or two here and there. He's a gamer, but I don't think they're going to do any damage if he's the starter. Let's see here. Week 1 at Vikings, L. Bears, dub. At Philly, L. That's 2. At New Orleans, 3 losses. Detroit at home, possible 4 losses. They'll beat Atlanta. At Buffalo, 5. Houston, Texas, they'll win. Tennessee at home. Okay, they'll win. At 49ers, loss is at 6. I lost count. They'll beat Indianapolis. Carolina, possible loss. Okay, so they picking up some dubs here. They can actually get 3 in a row right here. They can get 3 in a row right there. At Green Bay in December, that could be a loss. Okay, we got Jacksonville, L, New Orleans, Derek Carr, yeah, dub. All right, so you're looking at boys. It could be ugly. It could be a 10-loss season, as many as 10, maybe upwards to 12. But they could even flip it. You're looking at 7-10. You're looking at 7-10. 7-10. That's my best case scenario for the Buccaneers. I'm sorry. That's my worst case scenario. They're gonna be up and down. All right, they could be bad. All right, did I do the Detroit Lions? There's a lot of people excited, man. All right, have the Lions when has the Lions had a back-to-back winning season? When has the last time the Lions have a back-to-back winning season? All right, let's see here. I mean, they almost got into the playoffs, but not enough. Okay, let's see here. All right, we got at Kansas City, loss. Seattle Seahawks. Seattle Seahawks. Home opener, Seattle. Loss. All right, so they got a win here against the Falcons. Coming up at Green Bay, that's a dub. Carolina, I don't even know what they got. I'll give them a dub there. At Tampa Bay, loss. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3. All right, they got 3 losses. At Baltimore, L, 4 losses. At the Raiders, 5 losses. All right. No, they're at Raiders at Detroit. That's a dub. All right, Raiders do not play well on the road. All right, so that's how many? They got 3 or 4. At Chargers, loss. Bears, loss. Packers, at home. Did they beat them the first time? Did I give it to them? They losing. They splitting with the Packers. So whatever I gave them, I got 5 losses so far. At New Orleans, that's an L. At Chicago, let's split them. L, that's got to be 6 or 7. Denver, loss. At Minnesota, L. At Dallas, L. Back at home with Minnesota, L. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Wait. 7 and 10. 7 and 10. I'm sorry. Yeah, 7 and 10. At best, they could get like 8 and 9. 7 and 10 for sure. 7 and 10 is the most optimistic I can give the Lions. 7 and 10. All right. I'm being fair, man. I'm being fair, bro. I'm being fair. 7 and 10. All right. Anyway. Let me see here. 49ers and then Jacksonville. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Where is it at? 49ers. Let's see what the 49ers got. They got a new quarterback, man. I don't know why y'all optimistic here. 49ers might have a rough year. All right, but I have been giving them dubs. All right, so at Pittsburgh, that's a loss. That's an L. All right. Nobody go walk into Pittsburgh. So they starting off 0-1, but we got a win coming against the Rams. But the Rams, man, they're going to start off like gangbusters. So that could be possibly a dub. New York Giants at home, dub. 2-1. I got one loss. Arizona losing anytime I see them. Dallas at home. It's going to be an interesting game. Dallas at home. Are they ready? Is Dallas ready? That's going to be a good game. I'll give them a dub on the emotional rivalry there. So I got how many losses? One. I got at least one loss. All right. Cleveland at Cleveland. Dub. At Minnesota, L. So I got two losses. They got Cincinnati, and Cincinnati could be a letdown game. L. 3 at Jacksonville. That's a dub. Tampa Bay, dub. At Seattle, L. They'll split. 4 losses. At Philly, L. 5 losses. Arizona, split. 6. At Baltimore. Did I give them an L? It's at Baltimore? No, it's not at home. All right, win. At Washington, win. Rams. San Francisco, 5. 5 losses. 5 or 6. That's 1, 2. Split in the division 2. Philadelphia 3. Cincinnati 4. Minnesota 5. All right. Pittsburgh 6. So we looking at 13-6. 13-6, right? 13-6. That could be it right there. All right, we'll give them not too bad. I don't know. And if Trey Lance don't do shit, it could be worse than that. All right. So you got Trey Lance and then Brock Purdy. Who do they got after that? I gave Detroit. I got Detroit. I gave them their record. What was it? 7? 7 wins. All right. We're almost done because I got to catch this phone call. Raiders. Let me see here. No, not the Raiders. Raiders already going 14 and already gave the Raiders already going 14 and whatnot, you know? We might wrap it up. We wrap up. Who was the other team I was going to look at? The Jags. I'll look up the Jags. Yeah, Brock Purdy's better, but he's injured. I don't think he's going to be ready. And I think they want to go with Trey Lance. I think they really want to do it. They want to put him out there. So he's got to stay healthy. Like they finished the season with no quarterback. I did the Dolphins. Oh, Bengals. I got to get the Bengals. All right, so we'll do Jaguars and the Bengals. All right, Jaguars is going to be, or the Jaguars as they call them down there. I'd look for good things with the Jags. Okay, let's see here. Week 1, Colts dub. Lost to the Chiefs. That's 1. They'll beat the Texans. They'll beat the Falcons. There's a letdown game in there. They'll lose to Buffalo. That's 2. Indianapolis is 8. Aren't they in the division? Yeah, that's a dub. At the Saints, loss. I don't know why I'm giving the Saints so many wins, but at Pittsburgh, loss. So that's 4. San Francisco, loss. 5. They'll beat Tennessee and Houston. Bengals, 6 losses. At Cleveland, possible loss. 7. Baltimore, possible loss. 8. At Tampa Bay, could be a dub. Carolina, then Tennessee. There's a split in there. They got about 8 losses, 9 losses coming. They looking at a 9-8 or an 8-9. That's what they looking at. 7-3. A couple ties. All right, ugly football. Ugly football. Yeah, man. KT King is upset, bro. KT King is mad. All right. All right. Who else did I say I was going to do? I was going to do somebody else. I can't remember that fast. Oh, Cincinnati. The Bengals. The Bengals should be good this year. I'm thinking the Bengals can be good. You can't count out your boys. Bengals. All right, Bengals football schedule. Let's see if we can pull it up. All right. Let's see what we got. All right, let's see. We got give me the schedule. They got okay, hold up. They got the formula. I don't need all that. Give me the schedule. All right, week 1, regular season at Cleveland. Shit. Boy, they better win that game. That's impossible. Baltimore at home. Woo, they opening up rough. They are opening up rough. All right, that's a 1-1. They'll beat the Rams at home. All right, at Tennessee, dub. At Arizona, dub. Seattle Seahawks at home dub. At San Francisco, I think I gave it to the 49ers. That's 2 losses. Buffalo could be 3, but they got them at home. I'll give them a win. 2 losses. At Baltimore, 4. Pittsburgh, they're going to split. 5 losses. All right. Jacksonville win. Colts win. At home against the Vikings, they are always tough, but I'll give it to all right. Did I say split with Pittsburgh? Okay, so that's a dub. Kansas City, at Kansas City, loss. Cleveland Browns, they split, but I already gave them a loss. We're looking at 4-5 losses. 4 or 5 losses for the Bengals. All right. Impossible. They'll be the champion of their division. 5 losses gets you not the bye, but it gets them a home game. I'll give them 5 L's. Everybody got to stay healthy. 5 L's for the Bengals. They'll be all right. They'll be good. All right, New York Jets. New York Jets. Let's give them an honest assessment. Honest assessment with the I did the Chiefs already. I started off with the Chiefs and the Eagles. So there was only a few losses. I can't remember off the top of my head. You might have to rewind it. I gave you the Eagles. I gave you the Eagles and the Chiefs. Can you guys see this? It's not even. Oh, there it is. Okay, here we go. The Jets. We got preseason. Okay, let's go down. Buffalo. Woo! Lord, at Dallas. Damn. 0-2. Hey, listen. 0-2 to start the season. 0-2. All right. And the Jets media going to be on their neck. All right. That's a loss there. That's a loss at home. Then loss at Dallas. Patriots. Sheesh. Then Kansas City. God dang. Oh, my Lord. At Denver. Shit. They 1-5 already. At Philly. God dang. 1-6. 1-6 already. Then they get a bye. They going to be on Aaron Rodgers' neck. 1-6 going into the bye. At New York Giants, I gave them a dub, but they morale going to be down. They got the Chargers. That's a L. That's 7 losses. At Raiders, 8 losses. Buffalo, at Buffalo, 9. The Dolphins split. That's 10 losses. They beat the Falcons in Houston. They beat Miami one of these games, so they had 10 losses. They might beat the Commanders at Cleveland. L. What are we at? 10 losses? Sheesh. That's 10 losses, man. And they 1-6 to start, so not a bad comeback. They end up finishing up the season. That's 10 losses. He says, "Nah, you tripping? Jets 13-4. Where? Where do you see 13 wins? My Lord." They getting 10 L's. They catching 10. Look what? Look, Buffalo won because they're going to split with Buffalo. They lose at Dallas. They splitting with New England, so that's 3. And then they got Kansas City. That's an L. That's 4. At Denver, all the way on the West Coast, 5. Philly at home, 6. They started off 1-6. Where the other wins coming from? He says we had 10 last year with no quarterback. 10 what? Ten what? Y'all had 10 wins? I didn't see no 10 wins. 10 losses? Oh, 10 losses. They had 10 losses with no quarterback. Okay. Right now I'm seeing a bunch of L's. They look 1-6 to start the season. That's what I'm looking at. Did I do the Cowboys? Let's mess with Cowboy fans. All right, I didn't do the Cowboys. All right. No need to do some of these teams. They're gonna be bad no matter what. All right, Cowboys. All right, let's wake them up. Dallas looking at, let me see what we're looking at here. Dallas, regular season. Okay, at the Giants, they're gonna split with them. So we'll give them a win there. We'll start them off with a win. All right, and then we'll go Jets, dub, Cardinals, dub. All right, so they could be 3-0. Patriots could be 4-0. All right, but let's just say they 4-0, and they lose to the Niners. They lose to the Niners. That's 1 loss, possible loss with the Chargers. Then they got Rams. That's 3. So we got 2 losses. At Philly, lost 3. Then they split with the Giants, so I'll keep him there. 3 at Carolina as a letdown game, potentially. Washington, do they sweep Washington? They ain't got no quarterback. So we got 3 losses for sure. 4 with the Eagles. They get swept at Buffalo. That's 5. Miami's a possible. They don't play well down there, do they? I got 6 losses between one of these teams. 6. Woo-wee. Dallas looking pretty good. Possible at most 6 losses. They should be able to do well. As low as 4, maybe 6 at most if they stay healthy. All right, Cowgirls, man. Cowgirls, sorry. He says. All right, I'll end it with the Raiders. All right, I'll end it with the Raiders just so y'all know. All right, just so y'all know. Top 4 defense last year. Who? Dallas? He said Dallas bought that schedule. Yeah, that's cupcake schedule. They got to have the easiest schedule I've seen so far. Their schedule was super duper easy. All right, so let's see. I'm banned in New York. All right, okay. I can't go to New York no more. All right, let me see here. But Dallas has the easiest schedule, man. That schedule was cupcake. Like, look at. I mean, they didn't have a dude. Some of these other teams, the Jets, some of these teams' schedule is brutal. All right, the Dallas Cowboys schedule is super easy. Let's go with the Raiders. Let's give you them. Let's give you the Raiders. Let's get to it real quick. Raiders, boy. Woo, wait. Man, this schedule about to be nice. Let me show y'all. Hold on for a second. I don't want that. Let's go with the Raiders. Oh, man. Let me see what this schedule looking like. All right. Announce the schedule. Let me get it. Pull it up. Pull up the schedule. Let me see here. Let me see what we got. All right, there it is. The silver and black Raider Nation in the house. Let's see what we got. Regular season at Denver. Dub. That's a dub. Automatic. We own Mile High Stadium. All right, we got at Buffalo. I'll be real. That's a L. That's going to be a L. Pittsburgh at home. Dub. That's 2. At Chargers, that's our home stadium. We run LA. Dub. We start off 3-1. Packers at home. Dub. New England at home. We beat them last time. Dub. We got 1 loss. At Chicago, L. At Detroit, dub. New York Giants at home, dub. Jets, they going to be rocking and reeling. Dub. We only got 2 losses. At Miami, L. Kansas City, L. What is that? 4 losses. Minnesota Vikings at home, dub. Chargers, sweep. At Kansas City, L. At Indianapolis, L. Denver, dub. All right, we definitely going about, I give you about 11 and 6. About 11 and 6. That's what I'm doing. About 11 and 6. That's a good about 11 and 6. Well, we don't play well on the road. We don't play well on the road. So anytime we got the white jerseys on and we're across, I hate when they send us across to play on the East Coast time. It's always an L. It don't matter who we playing. We could be every time we play the Jets, 10 o'clock game, cold as hell, L. So anytime we go on the East Coast, it's an L. All right. So I always count them at L. So we learn about 11 and 6. Yeah, I mean, we don't play well on the road. We don't play well on the road at all. All right. So we learn about 11 and 6, 11 6. We sweep the Chargers. Yeah, we learn about Yeah, we beating Pittsburgh. We learn about we might get a wild card. You're gonna get that wild card in. And I'm thinking we might be able to get us a wild card win. Yeah, we might be able to. We're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right. I think we're gonna be good. Matter of fact, we might be able to sneak Kansas City in the playoffs. We're going to sneak Buffalo and sneak Cincinnati to get to the Super Bowl in Las Vegas. Super Bowl in Las Vegas. That's what I'm looking at. All right. Oh, Chiefs in Miami is in Germany. Okay, that's going to be crazy. Let me see here. After week 7, coach ain't talking about football no more. Yeah, because the last couple years we opened up like 0-4. Just terrible. We got to get going. Let me see here. Let me see our schedule early on. We can't mess around, man. We got to get going early. Oh, man. At Denver, at Buffalo, with Pittsburgh and the Chargers and the Packers, shit could be 0-5 real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that shit could be 0-5 real fast. But not us, man. That we ain't doing that this year. We ain't doing that. All right, let's do playoffs. Let's do playoffs and do a playoff scenario and see who's going to win. Then I got to get out of here. I think, obviously, Buffalo, Cincinnati, Kansas City are the class of the AFC. Possible New York Jets getting in the mix. Possible Jets getting in the mix on the AFC. Let me see here. So that's how many teams is that? That's 4 teams. And then who else is getting in? 5 with the Ravens. They get in. And you're looking at 7 teams. So you need either, you're talking about New England, Miami, contender. We don't know what the Broncos going to do. The Jags are a contender. All right. And the Steelers are a contender with the Raiders pulling in. The pretenders, people that don't have a chance, Indianapolis, Houston, and Cleveland, and maybe Tennessee, maybe. Ooh, this is going to be a brutal playoffs. All right, brutal, man. Look, whoever comes out of there, man, is a legit team. So I don't see the Ravens. I see Kansas City coming out with a possible Buffalo and Cincinnati. All right, just to be fair. So those are the class, man. Baltimore, possible dark horse. So those are the top 4 teams. Baltimore, Cincinnati, Buffalo, Baltimore. I think if Patrick Mahomes is healthy, they get out of there. They get out of there, especially if they get home field. Let's look at the NFC. NFC, all right, Philadelphia's class. 49ers should be up there, but I don't know, man. The quarterback is a little shaky. Minnesota is always surprising, but, they're good for a first-round loss. NFC, man, it's cakewalk over there. Dallas. New Orleans could shock. Washington, Arizona out. Tampa Bay out. Atlanta out. Seattle could be a dark horse. All right. Chicago, you never know if they put it together with Justin Fields. Detroit even has a chance to make some noise since the NFC is weaker. The NFC is weaker. Detroit can get in there and make some noise. But really, it's between Philadelphia and the 49ers right now that I can see. And possible Dallas. Possible. And one of those teams gets in. Let's just say it's, let me pick one. Could be the Eagles again. Possibly Dallas. 49ers. All right. Nobody beating Kansas City. Yeah. Nobody beating Kansas City. So Kansas City beats whoever those 3 teams in. And did we do the Bears schedule? I'll do the Bears. Bears schedule. Let me see what the Bears looking like. Where's there? Okay, here we go. Schedule. All right, we got Chicago Bears, man. Justin Fields is put up or shut up time. It's this year. Okay, so we got Bears, Green Bay at home. We'll give them a dub. At Tampa, L. At Kansas City, lost. Denver, lost. Washington, dub. So they got 3. Minnesota, lost. Raiders, lost. That's 5 losses. At Chargers, lost. That's 6. At New Orleans, lost. 7. Carolina, dub. 8. At Detroit, lost. That's 8. At Minnesota, lost. That's 9. Detroit split. At Cleveland, possible loss. 10. They might lose to the Cardinals. 11. Beat the Falcons. And at Green Bay, L. You do damn. 12 losses. Yeah, they looking 5-12. All right, 5-12. That's what they looking at. They ain't got no chance in hell. So that's the end of their season. 5-12. in 12. All right, man. I got to catch this phone call. Somebody keep hyping up the Jets. He says, here we go. My Jets had the offensive defensive rookie of the year and top 4 defense. And now we got Aaron Rodgers. We going no worse than 12-5. Talking about the Jets. Did you see their schedule? Let me just remind you. Hold on for a second. Did you see their schedule? Their schedule is brutal. Their schedule is awful. Look at this schedule, man. The Jets. I know y'all hyped up, but y'all schedule was Cupcake City. Let's just compare some shit real quick. Let's just give you a wake-up call real fast. Where's their 2022 schedule? They had that cupcake ass schedule last year, and they barely could get in there. Let me see 2022. Let me see what their schedule was last year. All right, here we go right here. Let's see here. 2022. All right, so all right, 2022, they had Baltimore, Cleveland, Cincinnati, at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh was down early. Miami, they was winning over there. They beat the Packers, all right. At Detroit, I remember this game. This game was so shitty. All right. They lost to New England. They beat Buffalo by 3. They lost to the Patriots. They beat the Bears. Cupcake at Minnesota. Cupcake at Minnesota. They look at all these L's. L. He talking about 10. What did he say? He talking about 15-2. He talking about with this. Look at this schedule. They lost to the Vikings, Buffalo, Detroit, Jags, at Seattle, and at Miami. They didn't even get a touchdown. Look at it. He said the top. What? Let me remind you of what this dude just told me. Who said this shit? Mr. At the Great said he had the top 4 offense. Oh, no, you didn't. You said the offensive rookie of the year. Top 4 defense. Y'all need to get in the end zone, fam. Look, no end zone, no end zone, no end zone. 3 games in a row. Y'all couldn't even get in the goddamn end zone. What else we got? L. He talking about Super Bowl. Hold up for a second. What else? He said what? Top 4 defense. Look at this shit. They lost 20, 19, 23, 11. All right. What else they got? They lost 6, 7 of their last 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They lost 7 out of 8. And really, they lost 9 out of 10. I'm sorry, 8 out of 10. Playoffs? You talking about Aaron Rodgers? Hold on for a second. Woo! Look at this guy. They went 2-10, 2-8 to close the season. Talking about some playoffs. All right, hold on for a second. Let me go back. Let's go back to their other schedule. He said that was last year. Let's go to their schedule now. Look at that cupcake schedule. Now let's come to their schedule right now. All right, 2023. Let's still look. Watch this. All right, so they start off with Buffalo. You don't want to start with, and then they go to Dallas. That's 0-2. They come back to the Patriots. That's a split. That could be a dub for them. But if they don't catch that dub, they go Kansas City. That's 3 losses with a possible New England dub. Then they go at Denver, which they won last year with Russell Wilson playing shitty. But I don't see them getting 2. That's an L. Then they come back with the Eagles at home. That's a fat L. Then they go by, and then the Chargers, Raiders at Buffalo. Man, they ain't got a week off. They don't have a week off. Like, I don't see where. Do we have any super chat? Shout out to our brother, man, Mr. Howard, for the super chat. He didn't say anything. Like, they don't even get a week off. They don't even get to breathe. And, if he says that's like 7 L's at most. Sheesh. Like, how? Where do you see the wins? Okay, you telling me they're going to start off with beating at Buffalo, world beaters. They either going to go 1-6 or 6-1. They're either going 1-6 or 6-1. There will be no in between. And not only that, y'all depending on Aaron Rodgers. Y'all doing Aaron Rodgers like that. He's on his 20th season. Okay, remember last time y'all got a quarterback. 4-2 start. All right, I got 1-6. All right, at best. And as you know, if they start slow, man, there's no coming back from that. Let's see what their end of their schedule looks like. All right, so they pick back up with, let's see their last, because remember their last 8 games they struggled last year. So let me see this. Let me see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, let's just say after Buffalo, they come back right here. All right, and then they beat Buffalo and they go on a roll. They got to beat Miami, Atlanta. This is where their meat is right here. Miami, Atlanta, Houston, at Miami, at Washington. They got Cupcake City after they go through the gauntlet. Yeah, they run the gauntlet their first 8 games. All right. You know, they can start picking it up right here. But they got Chargers, Giants. These are all playoff teams. Chargers, Giants, Philly, Denver, Kansas City, New England. I think they were in the playoffs, so they just got knocked out. Dallas and Buffalo. They'd be lucky to get 2 wins out of this first. They'd be lucky to get 2 wins. The Jets. The only thing we was missing was a quarterback. Any good quarterback play last year, he says, would have put us in the playoffs. That was last year, man. That was last year. Last year's prices ain't today's prices. Do you see the schedule? You see the schedule? I'm looking at this schedule. This is terrible. They run the gauntlet their first 8 games. There's no way they come out of there 6-1. I don't think so. There's no way. All right, man. This is like the Brett Favre. Did they go to the playoffs when they had Brett Favre? They did not. All Brett Favre did was take pictures of his prick. That's all. Let me do the Denver Broncos while we go. Let me do Denver. All right, because I already know, man, the Denver fans, every year they're going to be talking that shit, and you know what they're going to do. You can't depend on Russell. All right, last one, and I got to go. Denver Broncos, all right. Regular season, okay, we open up with the Broncos. Dub. Commanders, that's a W for them. So they got 1 loss. At Miami, loss. At Chicago, dub. All right, so we got 2 losses at the Jets. Toss up. We'll give them, the Jets at home. All right, that's a dub for them. Kansas City, loss. All right, I got 4 losses possible. And then they in trouble. Free fall. They going to free fall. Green Bay, loss. Kansas City, loss. At Buffalo, L. Minnesota, L. All right, Cleveland might catch them slipping. Houston, they pick up a W finally. At Chargers, L. At Detroit, L-ski. I know I gave it to the okay, here. New England home. Oh, man, they in trouble. They in trouble. You looking at 9 losses. 8-9 at best. 8-9. At worst, that shit could be, it's Russell Wilson. That shit could be 3-14. 3-14. All right, that could be ugly. All right, and they can't even score. They can't even score. Did they get a new coach? They can't even score. 10 L's. Yeah, they're going to be in trouble. They be in trouble. And that's going to be the end of Russell Wilson. That's going to be the end. If he doesn't do good this year, wrap. Anyway, shout out to the Coach Gang, brother. Thanks for joining me. And we got to get out of here, man. Got to take this phone call. Peace.